Good morning. I thought today I would just give you the lowdown on the hens. We've had these now for about 7 or 8 months, since March, end of March, and it's the first time we've had hens. We live in suburbia, and I just thought I would let you know how we've gotten on with them and how we've found it, whether it's been easy or difficult, or practical in the situation that we live in, where there's houses and gardens all around. And we'll give you some nice little shots of the hens as well. So the story is that when the lockdown, the first one in March, was imminent and we knew it was coming, we decided we better get some hens, as a lot of people did. It was hard to find them. There was everywhere I phoned that sold out. So obviously we weren't the only people who had this idea. Anyway, eventually we found some. We went down to a place in Barnard Castle, which has now become infamous for other reasons, which I won't mention on this video. And we got these 4. Initially we didn't have anywhere to put them. We just kept them in the greenhouse for about a week, which was fine. It was March, it wasn't hot in there. We put some bedding down for them. They were just I think they were about 8 weeks old then. And in the meantime, Kenny got to building a hen house and this hen run at the bottom of the garden. We just basically made the design up ourselves. We knew what we needed to have: a perch and a nesting box, and that was about it. We didn't want it too big because there was only 4 hens. So it's literally a box attached to the fence with a sloping roof, a nesting bar and a nesting box, as I showed you. Perching bar, should I say. We had a couple of issues with it leaking initially, but we've got it with some corrugated plastic on now, and it's well ventilated, which is also necessary. On the ground we've got mesh, which we cover with cardboard, and we're able to lift out the cardboard every morning and clean out all the manure, which makes the hen house stay lovely and clean all the time. This is Lillian. She's our biggest hen. She's also our shyest hen. She's very dignified, very sweet little person. We're not quite sure whether she's just a little bit simple. Oh, careful. Or whether she's just superbly dignified and laid back. She's always the last in at the feeding trough. She's always the last out of the hen house in the morning. She's always the most wary of us, and stays away. Hello, little darling. She's different from the rest. She's got these dark eyes and dark legs, and I used to find her quite sinister. I am worried she's going to hurt us now. She's jumping every time I laugh, poor thing, which is very beautiful. She's not the best, well, she's okay as an egg layer actually. Just another minute and then you can go down. She just took a long time to get going. She took a long time to get going, and her legs were very small initially, but they're quite good now. She doesn't lay every day though. This is Nancy. She's definitely the most charismatic hen. She's very noisy, very outgoing, and really crackers, completely crackers. She tries to get as high as she can in the hen run to see what we're doing up in the house, and she runs along her food trough repeatedly backwards and forwards, shouting like this to try and get her attention. And she's also the best layer. Shh, you're noisy. Don't peck me. and she likes to get up here to see what's going on when we're in. That's Lillian settling down on her nesting box to give us an egg. Well, maybe. They do take a long time to settle down and lay. Hello. Changed her mind. She's coming out to see what's going on instead. This is Margaret. She's our road rock. Very pretty hen. She looks a bit like a pheasant to me. She's outgoing, she's friendly, not so much as Nancy though, and she's a good egg layer. She is actually Nancy's sidekick. They're always racing around together being lunatic. Aren't you? Hello. Ooh, I saw a pupil contract there, like on Jurassic Park when the dinosaur's eye contracts. Yes, because your dinosaur's on you. Go on then. Right. This other one here is Maureen. She's a little bit timid today. Well, she's always timid. She's the most timid hen we've got. But she's a little bit timid today because she's actually been poorly for the first time. We had a poorly hen about 3 days ago. We could tell she wasn't doing too good. She wasn't hungry. Oh, you scram! Get away! And I had to catch her quite a few times just to have a look at her, examine her and see what was up with her. So she's a little bit weary. But Nancy's got to steal the show every time. So this is me in the hen run. I just thought I'd show you what it's like. It's almost like a bit of an aviary we've made it. The sides are about 6 foot high. We've put a little mesh roof on it just to make it predator proof. That's the little feeding station. I'll show you that later. And it goes right up to the fence there and round. It's a little perch. That's the chair that they like to hang out on in the afternoon for their siesta. And all in all, I would say it is about 10 foot by maybe 15 or 20 foot. And there's 4 hens. This is the hen run from the other angle. And that's the little hen house there in the corner, which they can come and go into as they please. And they can get underneath that for some shelter. It took a few days for Kenny to knock this all together. He made the hen house from scratch and he put up all the run as well. We tried to use scrap wood, but we did have to buy quite a bit as well. So this is a shot inside the hen house. I don't know how much of it you can make out. It's basically just a box with a roosting bar and a sloping roof so that the rain comes off it. With a nesting box here. There's a door at either end, at that far end. You can see that opens up and we can get into the hen house without having to come into the hen run, get the feet dirty. And I'm shooting in here through their little exit with a ramp that you can get up and down. Oh, stop pecking us. Will you stop it? Stop it. So that was the lowdown on the hens. Hope you enjoyed it. Will you stop pecking? And if you are thinking of getting hens and you live in a town, you can do it. It's not too hard, it's not too difficult. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.